I got 21 items, men's clothing items, mostly dress shirts, casual shirts, button up, button down shirts, a handful of t-shirts, and a handful of polos for $12. I was pretty happy with that. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. Welcome to the Part-Time Hustle. I'm Joe, and on this channel we talk about how you can save money, and make that money grow for you. Before we get into that, I want to share a quote by the late, great Colin Powell. There's no secret to success. It's the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from your failures. Colin Powell is a great man. He came from humble beginnings, and he rose to the highest levels that an Army officer could hope to rise to. He did it through hard work and determination and learning from failure. And in this video, before we get into the 21 items that I bought, I want to talk about a few that I listed, a few that aren't listed but are kind of different. I'm happy with them. I'll share those with you as well. Before I get into that though, I want to talk about failure. I'm trying to learn from it. I hope you will too. 2 videos ago, we went garage selling. Had a great family day, spent time with my wife, my grandson, got to change tire with my grandson. He loves that. It helps him grow into the man he's going to be. That's great. But the sourcing was not so good. I only bought 5 shirts. I paid $8 for them. If you go back and watch the video, or if you've already seen it, you'll see that I was pretty happy with the shirts. Once I got to looking at them closer and listing them, though, I was not so happy with my day. If you'll notice, I'm wearing a nice new Hawaiian shirt. It's new to me anyway, because it's missing a button. Now, you could probably list a Hawaiian shirt missing a button. It's this one right here. A lot of guys aren't going to button that anyway. But the other Hawaiian shirt, I was planning to sell them as a bundle of 2, ended up having a rip under the armpit. So neither of those got listed. I'm keeping them. My 5 shirts for $8 did not work out nearly as well as I hoped it would. By the time I pay eBay fees, etc. on the things I'm listing, I'll be lucky if I turn $8 into $15, and that's a lot of work for that kind of profit. That's not really sustainable. So if you made a short list of the most important skills you need to have, reselling, screening your items before you purchase them would be really high on that list. So that's something I need to work on. I got to get better at. I also had decided that since this outlet store that we're going to talk about in this video sells things for $2 and less all week long, that I would use that as my main source and use garage selling and family thrift days to look for things that were interesting and different. If you have a good idea, follow through on it. I thought that's a pretty good idea. I need to follow through on that and just get my clothes from one source where I think I can consistently get enough at a good price, and I'll enjoy the other days looking for things that are interesting and different. So let's get on to the items that I have listed. First item, and this is another mistake. I had this shirt pulled to put back and somehow it got put back in my keep pile. It's a Joseph A. Banks long sleeve, button down, the collar's button down dress shirt. The construction is great. The material feels really good. It's got a nice cut. It's a really good size. It's it's listed in dress shirt sizes, but it's about the equivalent of an XXL, which is a really good size. But it's got staining discoloration under the arms, and I considered just redonating it and decided I'd just put it up for $12.50. Sold comps on this shirt or similar shirts that aren't blemished are $18, $20, price plus shipping. So I thought I'd take a stab at selling it for $12 since I already went through the work of getting it, and we'll see what happens. The next shirt on the list is a Nautica long sleeve button down shirt. It's a maroon plaid. I like the shirt. It's my favorite out of these 4 shirts. Unfortunately, my favorite doesn't really mean anything. Sold comps on it are not very high, so I've listed it at $15 with free shipping. Next on the list is a Pierre Cardin pinstripe button-up shirt. It's got a white collar with accents. It's got white sleeves with accents. I think anything that's different and unique, from everything I'm hearing, says that that's good for resellers. However, it's a smaller size. Maybe, it's listed in dress shirt sizes, but like a men's medium, and this you get to large, and the smaller you get below that, the harder they are to sell. So I've listed this one fairly cheaply, I think at $15, free shipping. And the last one on the list is this Pierre Cardin long sleeve button up shirt. It's in great condition, this one is, and it's a great size. So I listed this one a little higher at $17 plus free shipping. All of those prices are pretty low when you compare them to other sold comps. And the reason I'm doing that is the more items you have sold as a seller and the more feedback you have, the easier it is to sell things quickly and sell things towards the higher end of the price range. So initially I'm selling things towards the lower end on purpose to try and get sales and get feedback. Now I'd like to share a couple items with you that are not scheduled to list. I'm getting ready to go to work for a couple of weeks. When I get back, I'll list the rest of the items. First item is a Duluth Trading Company t-shirt. And everything that I hear tells me that these Duluth Trading Company t-shirts sell quickly, and that pretty much the bigger the size, the better. So this is a 4XL. That's a big shirt. But there's some guy out there that's 6'2", 6'3", weighs 270, 280, and he's going to see this shirt and he's going to be, nice work shirt. So I picked that up again for 50 cents. Sold comps tell me I should be able to sell that for 18. So I'm optimistic about that. The next item that I purchased to talk about today is a Land's End long sleeve t-shirt. It's got a high crew collar, they call that. Some might call it a mock neck, like it's almost a turtleneck. It's black. It's long sleeve. It's a good time of year to be selling long sleeve items. Land's End items seem to sell pretty well. I can find no flaws, no rips, no tears, no pit stains, nothing wrong with that shirt. Optimistic about what that shirt will bring in. The next one I bought is a Cabela's t-shirt. And it's got little Cabela's logo on the front there. It's light blue. It's in great condition. I can't find any flaws with it. It's a good size. It's a double XL. All those things tell me it's a good deal for $2, and I should be optimistic about selling it. But here's the real reason I bought it. It's got this great, bright, vivid graphics on the back. Nice mahi-mahi. I've got to think that's going to catch somebody's attention with the quality of the t-shirt. No stains, no flaws. The color, the graphics. I got to think that's going to sell pretty good. I'm excited about that. The last item we're going to talk about today is a Pebble Beach size large windbreaker. It's got the Pebble Beach logo on the front here. It's a pullover. It's in great shape. It's long sleeve. Or is it? It's got the zip off sleeves. Now that's not necessarily my style, but we'll see if somebody likes that. So anyway, it's a windbreaker. Again, I don't know if this is going to pay off. It seems smart to me. For the next month or two, I'll be leaning towards buying windbreakers, sweatshirts, long sleeve items. And January, February, as we're starting to get in, look at spring, I'll start to look more at shorts, short sleeve shirts, and those kind of things. Anyway, 21 items for $12. So far, one item I found that is going to sell at a reduced price. There might be one or two more in there that are either sell at a reduced price or that I pull all together. But I could pull half those items and still be just $1 into these items, and so I'm pretty optimistic about it. Until the next video, guys, work hard, work smart, success will follow, and we'll see you then. Bye.